I did two big things in 2021. First was getting married, absolute banger of a wedding. I wish you were there. And second was stumbling upon a little couple of games by the name of Yakuza. Well, sort of, mostly. At the time, no one I knew had played any of these. I think even at one point I had some guy describe them to me as Grand Theft Auto in Japan, which,
聞いてた話と違う。四代目は人は殺さない。情けのある男だって。誰に聞いた？
Yeah, no, these games have almost nothing in common with Grand Theft Auto. So, if you were like me and have no idea what these games are really like, they're basically I started with Yakuza 0, and it was a ton of fun. I blasted my way through the series in like a couple of months. If you never played these games, you know, you're talking Yakuza, you're talking combat, you're talking text boxes, you're talking side quests, and then of course you got your 6-hour cutscenes that are like borderline Devil May Cry level silliness here. For the most part, you play as this guy Kazuma Kiryu. He's this legendary member of the Yakuza whose unbreakable sense of honor and love for beating the shit out of people have earned him the nickname Dragon of Dojima. He's also just a super silly guy sometimes. Look, the games are a little cutscene and text heavy, but they do have this undeniable, like, zany, wacky charm to it that you just kind of have to see for yourself. Also, a little fun fact for any of you Star Wars nerds out there, if there are any left, Mark Hamill actually did the voice acting for this character Majima on the PS2 version of Yakuza 1 and has like no memory of it at all. So, that's weird.
Where were you supposed to laugh? Laugh, you stupid motherfucker!
Okay, you get it. The games are good. But what about this Like a Dragon Ishin? Another bopper in the franchise? Yeah, I'd say so. In it, you play as not Kiryu, but this entirely different guy called Sakamoto Ryoma. The general premise is that after the murder of your adoptive father, not Kiryu sets out to find his father's killer, who he believes is hidden amongst the captains of an organization of killers. Being set in feudal Japan goes a long way with me. I really love Ghost of Tsushima, and I think that flavor really works well here too. And like Ghost of Tsushima, you're constantly switching between these styles of combat, but the bigger difference is these heat actions that you can pull off. They're like context-sensitive super moves and kind of a staple of the series, but just watch my mans go off. Much like the other games, Ishin carries a lot of its charm and its sub-stories. They even put this one in about, I assume, being a gamer and disappointing your mom, so we can all relate. And of course, no Yakuza game is complete without the minigames. You got chess, but it's not chess, it's shogi, and it's like way harder, and I hate it. And then you have this chicken racing minigame, which I put all my money into on the very first try. Put all my money on the chicken with the best stats. I believe it was Pendragon, number 5, and naturally he lost to the chicken with second worst stats. So 0 out of 10, never going back. And of course, you gotta have the karaoke. Baka Mitai. Well, that's it for me, folks. I really do think this is a great game, and honestly, a perfect jumping off point for the series.
Yeah. You stupid motherfucker!